Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
President Trump wants to bring back the ban on transgender troops in the military.
And he made that announcement today on Twitter. Here's a look at the 3 tweets the president posted this morning. They read in part, quote, "The United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military."
This, of course, is causing mixed reactions throughout the country and in our community. Reporter Mike Gooding brings us those reactions.
Well, Philip and Regina, as you might expect, the reaction depends on who you talk to. Advocates for the LGBT community are deeply disappointed. Social conservatives are thrilled.
I think it's a great day for the country. I really do. A great day for the country.
A stunning about-face for the military and the 1,300 to 6,600 transgender people estimated in 2016 by the Rand Corporation to be serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. In a series of tweets, President Trump said the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military.
Thank God we have a president who's trying to do what's best for the American people. As a Marine Corps veteran, I know that the mission of the military is to fight our wars, to keep us secure. And while I feel compassion for people who have transgender issues, the military is not the place to work those out.
I feel like the federal government should be held to a higher standard and not be able to just make people not have a job because they're transgender.
Stacey Walls-Beagle is executive director of the LGBT Center in Norfolk. She says President Trump's decision will hurt many people.
I don't think that anybody is surprised. However, I think people are shocked and saddened. And you know, the reality is people who are serving in the military right now who are transgender wake up today and they hear their boss say, we're not going to let you serve in the military anymore. And so, you know, the fact that there's no protections for them is a problem.
It is unclear tonight how President Trump's announcement will affect the thousands of transgender troops already serving. Under the former policy announced in July 2016 under former President Obama, those troops were allowed to serve openly. Before that, the military discharged them for medical reasons. Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
Republican Congressman Scott Taylor called the president's decision premature. He sent us a statement saying, quote, "I understand the DOD is in the middle of a review of relevant policies, and I believe this ban is premature." Taylor also said he's upset the news was announced via Twitter. And there's also strong reaction from Virginia's Democrats. Senator Tim Kaine tweeted, "I disagree with this decision. If you are qualified to serve, you shouldn't be banned from the military." But Republican Congressman Rob Whitman's spokesperson told us, quote, "The congressman believes our military's main concern should be on its ability to train and deploy ready servicemen and servicewomen, not on whether a man can medically become a woman or vice versa."
Now, the move to allow transgender troops in the military started more than a year ago. In June 2016, former Defense Secretary Ash Carter lifted the ban on transgender troops. He gave a one-year deadline for the Pentagon to implement the new policies. October 2016, transgender troops could start formally changing their gender IDs in the Pentagon's personnel system. Since then, military leaders have been working on policies for transgender troops. Just last month, they asked for a 6-month deadline extension. That brings us to today, when President Trump tweeted that the U.S. will not accept or allow transgender troops to serve.